Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. Anyways, I decided to do this over here because apparently that YouNow thing, if you have bad connection, like to the internet, it sucks because it doesn't broadcast. So I'm just gonna do a regular video, I guess. I was talking about, Robin Williams, how sad it was, but his legend lives on, just about how people, their memory lives on. They never really, their legend really never dies. I'm talking about, the fact that, Elvis, he died long before I was, even born, and, I'm a big fan. I was talking about, some of my favorite songs were All Shook Up and Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. My favorite was Wooden Heart. It always reminded me of, farm animals singing and dancing, and I don't know why. It was always do-do-do-do-do-do. It always had, this, upbeat kind of intro, but it was my favorite. But it was about, not breaking his heart because he doesn't have a wooden heart, his heart can break, It's hard to break wood, just, break it. And, he was saying he has a regular heart. He doesn't have, a, wooden heart. I don't know what else was I talking about. Oh, this stylus thing I got. There was a stylus and a pen. That's cool, right? And what else was I talking about on this thing? That's pretty much it. I mean, I just kind of gave it to you really quick just now. Super quick. What are you doing, babe? Turning it down? What? It was really loud. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use YouTube for, is a place to talk about things, because, when you talk about it, when you actually get it out, it makes you feel better. I was also saying on that YouNow when it wasn't working, but whatever. Then I guess the whole Robin Williams thing really, it pulled on the strings of my heart because, like I was saying, I struggle with severe depression. I'm a lot better now. But, there was a time when I was so bad off that I attempted to hang myself. And, if I had done that, I would have never graduated, because this was during the senior year, which was let's see, really, it's already been 4 years? Wow. Yeah, I guess it's already been 4 years since I, graduated. Wow. Wait a minute. Has it been 5? There's no way it's been 5 years since I graduated. Because it's only 2014, right? Oh my gosh. If I count the 9, though, it has been 5 years. That's right. It probably has been. It probably has been 5 years. Dang. I'm already till I have to go to my 10-year reunion. Gosh, that's scary. I don't know if I want to go to that. Gosh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's right. Kind of lost what I was talking about. Sorry about that. But yeah, I would have never graduated I would have never, you know, lived my life, would have never met my fiance, would have never got out of my parents' house before that, before I met, well, not before I met him, but like, you know, kind of before, you know, I actually like said, oh yeah, I'll marry you and this and that. Sorry, honey, this and that. But yeah, if I had done what I, you know, was gonna do, I would have never made it this far. But, you know, like I was saying in that video, I was saying, if you're sad, if you're depressed, get help, you know. Don't end your life because people will miss you. You know, I mean, you might think that, you know, your parents don't care about you. You know, sometimes, you know, I guess sometimes we forget, and maybe I forgot too, that my parents are human. You know, I mean, I guess the thing is with my thing though, I mean, my parents are probably a lot different than your parents, but my thing was though that, you know, even though they're human, you know, if you really love someone, you don't treat them that way. But yeah, you know what? Never mind. Forget it. So I can't even say that. I'm not even qualified to say that. I'm not even qualified to say that even though your parents seem mean, that they're really not, because, you know, my parents were mean. But most parents, you know, aren't as mean as they seem. They just want what's best for you, I guess. Yeah, you know, they want what's best for you. They love you. Deep down, they love you. And they want what's best, and they want you to grow into decent human beings, and, you know, and not try to ruin the world, you know.
Everybody listen up, pay attention, you know, if anything looks hinky, we'll give it to you right away.
I guess, you know, just the way I feel is that, you know, they love you, but like I said, I can't really say that, you know, I know, because I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I had, you know, the life of my dreams. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that, you know, that parents are really, you know, that they hurt you for a good reason. You know, I'm not gonna sit here or lay here and tell you that you're being abused by even your parents. You're being abused by parents, being abused by anybody, you know. Let somebody know. You know, I didn't do that. I didn't let people know. I think it was just out of fear. You know, I wish I would have been brave and, you know, told somebody. You know, because it's not a good thing. Like I said, for the most part, parents, you know, if they're decent people, they love you, you know, and they want what's best. There are exceptions, though. I mean, people are people, I guess. Some are good, some are monsters. I mean, I don't like to call my parents monsters, but they really didn't give me a lot of choice on that. And while I apologize for, you know, running away, I'm not going to apologize for calling someone a monster when they act like a monster. When they act like, you know, somebody else. Somebody that you didn't know they were. Somebody that you didn't know they could ever be. Somebody that acts like they hate you. You know. that they don't want you as their child anymore. You know, I'm sorry, you know, when someone says to you that, you know, you're worthless, you'll never amount to anything, you know, that you're just a lazy ass, and just like, you know, and hits you and chokes you and, you know, just beats you down, not only physically but emotionally, mentally, even spiritually in some ways. I mean, I guess that kind of goes with, you know, the emotionally and the mentally, because, you know, they break down your spirit. They break down your, you know, your joy, your pride, your self-esteem, you know, just all of that. So yeah, when someone does all of that, you know, you have to think of them as a monster, because, you know, what kind of sane person, what kind of normal person would treat someone that way? What kind of loving person would treat someone that way? That's what you have to really, you know, that's what you really have to think to yourself. I mean, I know that parents aren't always fair, you know, sometimes they tell you no. But telling you no, sometimes, you know, is a good thing, you know. They're trying to, okay, go potty. They're trying to look out for you. But when, you know, there's a difference between telling you no for your safety, or no because you don't need something, you know, like you don't need to be spoiled. There's a difference between that and, like I said, you know, acting like you don't even love your own kid, and telling them, well, I was never told that they didn't love me, but I was told that, you know, all those other things, and that just made me know that there must not be any love there if there was so much hatred and so much disdain for me. And, you know, just the hostility and all that just let me know everything. And like I said, there's a big difference. You know, some parents are great. You know, it all depends on the person. You know. So yeah, you know, if you're depressed, seek help. If you're being abused, seek help. Even if you're being bullied at school, seek help, because, you know, on top of the whole, you know, being mistreated at home, I was also bullied. You know, and sometimes, you know, sometimes I couldn't just paint the smile anymore, and, you know,
My name is Amanda, and I smoke flowers.
and be the clown, the joker. I guess that's really why I can understand the whole thing with Robin Williams too, is, you know, I think he painted a smile. I think he, you know, kind of lost himself in his acting just to, you know, mask his pain.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT now.
And, you know, on top of that, just everything else, I'm sure it just got to him. So, I mean, if you need help, you know, get it. Get it, because you got so much life to live, and, you know, you should live it to the fullest. Never take your life for granted, and never give up. Keep fighting till the end, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.